time. We were born too late, breathe the dust of time. Mysteries of fate.
Alrighty. We're back again on a Monday. Last Thursday, I managed to finish off the Pokemon Randomized Nuzlocke. Well, it wasn't randomized, it was Pokemon Sea Glass. We finished off that Nuzlocke. Made our way through, beat that champion, did very well in completing that. And now we're back to a little game that I streamed before that. It's called Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, which I streamed a little bit before, and I wanted to stream again. I've said before, I don't know if this is going to be a mainstream game. This might just be something I pop into every once in a while. I haven't really streamed or played too much more of it since my stream. And I felt today would be a good time just to pop in since, as you can hear, my voice is still kind of fucky. My head hurts like a motherfucker, and people have been around all day, so it's not really the most normal day. It might not last the full 3 hours for a stream, but I figured I was kind of wanted to play this anyway, so might as well boot up the stream and do a little bit on stream. So far it's been just like it was before. The first stream of this, it's basically King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table and a whole bunch of their people left England to go find Avalon because the Red Death was infecting all their people and killing them. So they went to find another continent in which they could all live. They got to the continent of Avalon, where they ended up fighting with the indigenous monsters. After fighting with the indigenous monsters who had a power called the Weird, the Red Death also followed them to the new land as well. So not only they ended up genociding most of the original creatures who lived on this continent, and they had to fight off the Red Death. Well, King Arthur, after fighting off all the indigenous peoples, died himself. And it's been 1,000 years since then, and from what we've learned is that every once in a while the mages of the Round Table keep trying to summon King Arthur back, which is a bad thing, maybe, because one of the guys who helped rescue us from one of the places where the Red Death has come back, which is being held by the Red Priests in like a containment to make sure we can be cured and or just kill us all. He found that we found King Arthur's spirit, who joined our body so we could take a jaunt over the entirety of Avalon to find out what's going on. And the guy who rescued us apparently tried to kill us to get to King Arthur, who is bound to our soul. However, he did not kill King Arthur like he assumed he tried to do. And King Arthur is still within us, who we're able to speak with. And now we're trying to find the other pieces of King Arthur to help the one guy, in quotes, maybe kill him. And we don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing of King Arthur. All we know is a bunch of mages keep trying to bring King Arthur back every time the Red Death comes back, which happens a lot. I'll drink hot tea when I'm dead. Ha 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 ha. So, basically what I've done is I've come to the first fort. I've learned a few extra spells, and I ended up dealing with a necromancer, who the necromancer was just trying to figure out how to get people to live longer by being able to resurrect them but keeping more of the person inside. He was trying to find out how to get people longer life through necromancy. But unfortunately, I didn't have enough speaking skills to be able to talk to him, so we ended up just having to kill him. And it turns out one of the original undead who is in the crypts told us, necromancers constantly keep coming to these crypts to raise an undead army or do other necromantic things. So after we killed the necromancer, the original undead said, "Can you bury him with the rest?" So we literally took the necromancer and put him in a secret area of the crypts where there's like 6 other necromancers who over the years tried to use that particular crypt to raise them and do experiments and whatnot. Before that guy said, "All right, thank you. I'm going to go back to sleep until the next guy summons me." So There's some of the quests here have been pretty neat. The way that they're being handled. So right now, as you can see, I don't just have those rock throwing guys. I have full-blown skeletons. I also have a corpse exploding spell as well. A classic of a Diablo. So there's tons of... As you can see, I have not... This is where we started. This is where I did that cave on stream. And this is the only parts I've done so far. Is just a little bit here. So I've got a whole lot more to get to. And this was the mausoleum where I fought a bunch of the undeads. So I got a lot to go. And in fact, I got something up there I want to get to. So that's where I'm going to be heading to next. I still have my summon the little dudes with the rocks still. I've also maxed out my stealth. So my sneaking is now as high as it will go without, you know, just my stats increasing. I got my drain life and my dagger still, and then I have my summoned skeleton and my corpse exploding. And this one also heals me if there's a corpse nearby. So it doesn't just explode corpses. I like that each spell has a cast ability and a charge ability on it. Also, these guys tend to spawn really quickly. So enemies don't really stay dead for too long. That's just one thing to remember. If you go back to the same spot again, they'll probably be full of idiots again. That I have to put down again. For like the 18th goddamn time. Again. And I'm not going to bed now. Hell no. Do you know how much I slept this entire last weekend? Oh my god, I've been sleeping so much. I haven't, like I said before, it wasn't really feverish or anything else. It was just such a bad nose drip and it fucked my voice up. Even, you know, taming the drip still keeps my voice messy. Alright, my skelly boys. Whatever you do, do not give me away before I stab it in the back. Skeletons, did I just tell you? Skeletons, no, you fool! No, skeletons, how dare you betray me like that? Okay, never mind, that was the only one that saw me. Okay, so I like how the waypoints here also activate just by getting near them. You don't actually have to touch them. Alright, we got a couple more little drowners to stabby. I also met a fairy who apparently followed over here from the old world, who just wanted me to steal a simple items, just for fun. Okay. So it looks like... Oh god, ow. The fu... Oh, there are my skeletons. Hello, boys. Also, I found, finally, a pickaxe. And by found, I mean I bought it. Because I wanted a goddamn pickaxe. Alright, let's actually use my corpse drain ability. I don't have that much mana because I'm reserved. Oops, not that one. I don't have that much mana because I'm reserving 2 of these skeletons and they cost a lot. So I'm definitely going to need more mana and to reduce the cost of my summons even more. Oh, one of my skeletons just fucking died. Somehow. Let me just heal up a little bit more. Hot goo. Oh, baby. Okay. But at least now, every Tom, Dick, and Harry isn't turning around to look at me before I stab him in the goddamn back. Oh no, shit. Alright, they saw me. No, my skeleton, how dare you. I'm back. I also gotta try using these throwing knives. I know there's knife skills, and I'm wondering if throwing knives count for knife skills. Also, I am overweight again, probably because I've been carrying so much goddamn more that I've never emptied out of my bags. Let's see. Oh yeah, I also got a two-handed skull staff. I also got a necromancer set, but I haven't equipped it yet. Because the druidic one is kind of nice for summoning everything. And the necromancer one, I don't have enough spirituality yet. I'm like 1 point away. So I'll probably equip that once I get enough spirituality. Let's see. Do I have any crap I can just ditch that I don't really like? Like the bows are nice and everything, but I don't really need them. Or the giant dull claymore. The crippling core. Charged by dealing damage to enemies, 1 out of 1,000. Instantly stagger the selected enemy for 8 seconds and increase damage dealt to them by 33% until they recover. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Some of these items are really neat. After killing an enemy, attacks cost 50% less stamina for 8 seconds. That's for defending stamina. That's a good selling one since it's magic. Get out of here, explodey boy. I don't need you exploding on me. Ah, shit. Get him, lads. Thank you. Stop killing me. Quick heal. Give me your life. Let me suck you. Get away from my skeleton. No, skeleton. Ah. Don't you run. Actually, you know what? Fine, run from me. So I can stab you in the back. No, don't turn my direction. Ah, fuck it. Get him! Get him, skeletons. I also really like the combat music of this game. Yeah. Drop him down. Yeah, I'll take some spoiled meat, why not? Hell yeah, of course I got some skeletons. Do you think I would find a game where there's summons and find a skeleton and not instantly choose the skeletons? I know I have my little Pokemon dude who throws rocks and everything. They're pretty neat, but I mean, like, come on. Skeletons, though. Get them. Get them, my murder skeletons. No! Watch out, they splash it. Alright, goodbye, my murder skeletons. New skeletons, come! Attack! Yes. Like I said before, I might not be playing Pokemon, but god damn it, I'm playing Pokemon. And right now, mine are better than yours. Although I should probably, not you. So the intention wasn't to go full Necromancer. I will summon other things when I find them. But right now, I'm trying to stick to the build of stealth and magic. So right now, summons seem to kind of mess with stealth, as you would expect, but not as bad yet. So I shall be the sneaky rogue who, instead of shooting you at a distance, summons a bunch of skeletons if I get caught. Can I get that lantern? No, okay. And just like in an Elder Scrolls game, every single thing is mine. If it's in a box, it's mine, damn it. I need to find some more recipes. I still haven't, or randomly put some stuff in to find some more cooking stuff. Oh yeah, that's what I can also do. I can actually just eat. There you go. And then, like I was saying before, each spell has a single cast ability and a hold cast ability. So for like the damaging spells, it's just like a small ice spike or a big ice spike, a small fireball or a big fireball. For the undead or for the summons, it's summon the undead or tell them to attack a target. And then for like the one skill causes them to bleed, or if I hold it, it drains life out of them. The other one blows up corpses. Unless I hold it over a corpse, then I drain life from it instead. So I can't wait to see what they do with some more of these other spells and abilities, and how they add on 2 modes for each. There is also something I haven't tried yet, like I mentioned before, but there are... Oops. There are throwing daggers that I haven't tried. I know knives and daggers have their own skill tree. I don't know if the throwing knives and daggers count off of that. That could be another fun addition. Instead of summoning the little dudes. Oh wait, no. Oh, they don't count as weapons, I guess. Is it a quick slot? Do you quick slot in daggers? You do quick slot. Okay, you quick slot in throwing items. Okay. Meteorite. Iron. Here's the stolen throwing. So how do I... Okay, so I would just cycle through them like everything else. Okay. Now, can I actually use the forge? Because I don't know, I haven't actually found a way to use the iron ore and stuff yet. I found recipes, I just don't know where you actually craft them. Let's make some more healing potions. I haven't actually used the mana potion yet. Increasing the percentage of the possible out. Okay. So does this actually just increase if I like add? And it's only slightly raised it, but I guess I wonder if that counts as a bigger one. Bloodsucker potion +2. Gotta try that with some of these other ones as well. But I think I need more alcohol first. Alright, if I have this fortress or whatever to go into, although it's seemingly surrounded by drowners, so... But we are assuming something is inside the thing if it's got all these drowned... Because I think drowners are... I know they're undead, probably, unless they're some kind of fey creature. I know they're just literally corpses of people who have drowned, who then arise and wander onto the shore. Besides that, I don't know how the game considers them. I don't need the mug, even though I doubt the mug is weighing me down. I need to sell that shield later and everything else. Need to keep the axe, need to keep torches, need to keep fishing rods, need to keep the shovel. So, really what else I'm throwing out? I gotta go put some more stuff in a stash. Oh, I got some worn out crap I don't need. There we go. Let's see if there's anybody else hanging around here. Besides my own teleporting skeletons. Great mana potion. Don't mind if I do. Oh, what's that over there? Yeah, this has been a... Even though I haven't explored too much, since I haven't played a super lot since the last time I streamed this, this game definitely is giving me the good old brand new game, open world, go explore everything I'm interested in, going all the dungeons, diving in, hitting up some of the quests. And the one quest I found so far, like I said, with the undead guy and the necromancer, was pretty neat. The undead guy going, yeah, necromancers come here all the time, resurrecting the dead. And after somebody kills them, here's my own special spot where I keep all the necromancers' bodies. And he had like a nice epitaph for all of them written on it too. How Bethesda is this? I'd say this is a 5 out of 10 Bethesda. The reason why it's 5 out of 10 Bethesda is because it's very Elder Scrolls-like, but so far I have not seen anything insanely bizarre, broken bullshit besides, you know, some floppy swords in the ground. And of course the teleporting skeletons. Also, hello, buddy.
Oh, a wanderer in the sunken village. You must be lost. Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were going. Now, even they are misplaced.
Also, some of the subtitles are just flat wrong. It said they are displaced instead of now even the stars are misplaced. Now even they are misplaced. Which they are is definitely a better line than... So you know what? Maybe this is going back up to 6 out of 10 for how Bethesda like. Haven't we met before? Both prisoners in the island asylum. Who are you?
Island asylum? I don't remember.
Is he the guy who was there and said, no, they're treating me fine?
But when I look at your face, something stirs. Yes, I'm sure we've crossed paths before. And look at you now. Out in the world, breathing the fresh air. That's something to treasure, my friend. Freedom is a gift, even when it feels heavy. Enjoy it.
Monster. Tell me about the sunken village.
The sunken village was not always sunken. But one day, someone, undoubtedly important, made a decision, undoubtedly necessary, that it would be better to make it so. So the wave came and made the village into the sunken village. And its inhabitants, well...
They all drowned and turned into
Mischievous.
drowners. Okay. What happened to the druids responsible for the flood? The red priests are responsible for the massacre of the druids? Why did the druids do this? You're saying someone flooded the
I
village?
know that some druids did it. Specific individuals, although their names have long been forgotten. This is no great mystery, my friend.
Yeah, this is no mystery of the druids. That's a definitely weirder fucking game than this.
You'd have to ask those responsible for the flood. Who knows what's going through people's heads? Maybe someone ordered them to do it. We'll never know.
What happened to the druids
That's a good
responsible?
question. Maybe they burnt during the charred conclave. Maybe not. Nevertheless, the punishment was delivered and justice prevailed. Once again, the world was made a better place. At least that's what those who set fire to the stakes preach. All in the name of the Word.
When did the
Long
flood
ago
take
enough
place?
for people to have no chance of discovering why it happened. And yet, recently enough that this place still reminds us of it. Now the village is what it is, and the past has washed away. At least it can still be home for them. And I'll stay and look. These are interesting times indeed.
Do you need anything?
I have everything I need. The entire world in one place. Before you...
Who are you? I don't know.
I understand. I see you.
I have
hear
King
you.
Arthur literally living
And I have a
intertwined with my
feeling
own
that you will
soul.
find what you're
And
looking
even
for.
after magically purging him from me,
Farewell.
he's just still here.
And thank you for visiting me, my friend. You can come keep me company whenever you want. The sunsets here are beautiful.
Okay, Hob. So... Old Hob? That sounds like a... He's a Fey being, isn't he? Broken Gone. Also, how am I supposed to know who I am when I used the random character generator? So this is... it's not necessarily a clown face, but... There's some something fucked up my makeup a little bit. Anyway, time to go find out why the druids flooded the place. Undoubtedly the answers are inside, and even though it happened countless time ago, all the drowners are still just kind of hanging out here and no one's ever reclaimed it. Because why would people do that? It's only been hundreds of years. Or at least the time frame that we've gotten is, since the original conquering of the land, it's been 1,000 years. Also, every time the nighttime hits, as you can see here, it actually gets dark, and this is apparently the weirdness that takes a hold of the land. Let's go see what's inside. Also, the way the system seems to work, it seems to work where my skills increase as I use them, but there seems to also be a flat experience as well. That I'm gaining. I kind of want to see. Because I clearly have a level experience, but I don't know if that's tied to the more if I use my skills. But I can see on the bottom left that my skills level up the more I use them. It's just... I don't see, like, a particular spot to pull them out. And assumably... because this is the skill points that I put into each stat. But I don't seem to see, like, what's a magic bonus or what's a sneak bonus. I got sneak damage and how much noise I make when I move. But nothing that truly picks up my thing. So let's see what they say drowners are. Drowners are the twisted corpses of those who ended up in the water after death, one way or another. Sailors lost at sea, prisoners cast in the lakes. The weirdness warps their bodies, cursing them to roam the shores for eternity. Though they are drawn to water, it rejects them. They stagger toward it out of instinct, only to recoil in agony at first touch. Frustrated and relentless, they haunt riversides, lake shores and coastlines, driven by a desire they can never fulfill. Despite their vast numbers, the origin of the corpse eaters remains a mystery. According to folk belief, they were once humans, cursed for consuming the flesh of their dead kin during times of famine. Having acted like feral dogs, the weirdness twisted their bodies and minds to resemble them, dooming them to roam forever in search of flesh. Scholars, however, argue that they are most likely humans who mutated after consuming weird tainted animals. Whatever the truth, corpse eaters are vicious scavengers driven by an insatiable hunger. They stalk forgotten places, their grotesque forms bent low to the ground as they hunt for carrion. Through fresh prey entices them just as much. Flame Gobbler, they fucking explode and they suck. Redcap. Legend claims that redcaps were born from a powerful curse, vengeful creatures spawned by the land wherever foredwellers soaked Avalon's soil with blood. True or not, one fact is undeniable. Redcaps existed for one reason: blood. They do not hunt for food, but for the sheer joy of cutting into the flesh of their prey. After every kill, they take time to drench their caps thoroughly in the victim's blood. Some say those caps hold power, but few who hunt them live long enough to discover the truth. Weird spawn. These things have shown up a bunch of times, at night only. Weird spawns are born from the weirdness itself. Chaotic beings that emerge only at night while the weirdness is at its thickest. Though they take vaguely humanoid forms, they were never human. Their bodies twist and flicker as if struggling to hold their shape, growing faintly within a natural light. They move with eerie grace, appearing suddenly in the dark and vanishing just as quickly. No one knows what drives them: hunger, instinct, or something far worse. But once the weirdness grips the night, it's best not to stray too far from the safety of the fire. Classic ogres. Once they were giants, ancient and proud, roaming Avalon long before the foredwellers arrived. But their strength became their curse. Enslaved and bred for war, they were broken and stripped of will, reduced to mindless ogres bound to their masters' cruel designs. During King Arthur's reign, a few escaped, rising against their captors to fight for his cause. Yet freedom was fleeting. The last thinking giants were hunted down and destroyed. All that remains are soulless brutes, hulking shadows of what they once were, still driven by commands they can no longer remember. Which we actually saw the original giants when we went to that, like, Avalon-ish thing when we first met King Arthur. They're the huge, massive giants moving forever, this turning cog, which assumably were creating power. So let me recycle my knives back on. No! How dare you detect me? Get him, skeletons! What are you doing, you fools? Get him! Oh, I'm also over encumbered, so that might be adding to how much they can hear me. Let's see. I know I have so much stuff on me. I should have put a lot of this stuff in a stash, which I do have. I just didn't. Let's see. Sort by newest. Yeah, that's a whole 2 pounds. That's probably why. Quality, price, weight. The gong. Big glass bottles? I know it looks like they're crafting regions, so I don't want to just get rid of them because they might be a bunch of wood. I can kind of cut my own wood later. Let's just ditch some wood until I pick up the next item and become instantly over encumbered again. Also, this can't be the... Wait, no, that's recent. What? Other. Yeah, 5, 2.9. I can't get rid of my tools. They are very important. I'm equipped the red cap's dagger. Alright, we're going to have to just be careful with my weight. However, there's always room for alcohol. The bold seawall, first foot, and his merits. Arthur, Elwyn the Wise. He fell at dawn on the 5th day of the ashen moon, waves crashing against the cliffs below. The horns of the south stood to defend, but at the cost of Sewell Firstfoot's life, a loss that left an implacable void. Sewell, the first of the keepers, was entombed in a cliffside crypt. 6 of his most loyal men, clad in full armor, willingly joined him, sealed alive in an ancient chamber. Knights from across Avalon attended, priestesses sang prayers, and nobles reflected on mortality. Legend speaks of a hidden complex beneath the ceremonial chamber, where offerings in Sewell's memory rest near holy water. His spirit is said to stand vigil, bound by loyalty to the horns. Only those who recover his lost blade and lay it with reverence in his grave may enter. Whether this truth or legend, none can say. Those who knew are long gone, and some mysteries must remain unanswered. That's volume 4. The bold Sewell Firstfoot and his merits. The first step into a new land is always momentous, especially when it bears the mark of a bold man. Guided by the All-Mother's divine will, King Arthur appointed Sewell Firstfoot to prepare Avalon for his royal majesty's arrival. Not every land is worthy of Uther Pendragon's son. Planting the king's banner inland, Sewell declared Avalon a new beginning. "We take this land under the king's jurisdiction," Sewell vowed, "and all who dwell here shall forever remain under his grace and protection." Camelot and the horns of the south became symbols of his divine rule. Sewell and his keepers ensured the fires never wavered, heralding the dawn of the era of Avalon. Sewell Firstfoot's legacy isn't just etched in stone or heroic deeds. It's also in the humanity revealed in the field journal he wrote during his greatest trials. The vulnerability and doubt in those entries offer lessons even today. In the Four Dweller Wars, Sewell battled fiercely across the south, reclaiming land from the grasp of the weirdness. His writings capture the weight of those struggles. We can only hope the war nears its end. No tidings have reached us. Was the messenger lost to the road or consumed by the weirdness? Tomorrow we approach the enemy defenses. The rain has stopped after weeks. Some see it as a sign of the All-Mother. I told my men our blades are guided by faith and pride, though I wonder, do we still have any left? Yeah, even the lock-picking mechanism is very Skyrim-like. But that's one thing I'm not gonna hold it against this, because even if they use a lot of mechanics that are similar to Skyrim, Skyrim was a very popular and, well, fun game. So... yeah, I need to get rid of my... I can't really get rid of my own skeletons. At least I don't think I can, right? Yeah. I can't harm my own skeleton, so I can't really... I gotta find more ways of giving me mana. Or reducing how much 2 skeletons cost. I might only be able to keep 1 and be able to cast at a decent amount. Hey, new spell. And summon Keeper. Ooh. Let's see. Also, oh, okay, Crippling Core is treated like a spell, I guess, even though it's not really a spell. Scorching Pathway. Creates a horizontal burning wave of fire, which pierces through all targets. Heavy Cast. Creates a horizontal burning wave of fire, which pierces through all targets, increasing in width and damage through longer charging time. But requires a lot of spirituality I don't have yet. Summon Keeper. Orders your summons to attack, or summons a keeper to fight by your side. I don't know what the fuck a keeper is, but we will test that out in a minute, I guess. I don't have enough spirituality for it, so we're just going to have to hold off. Oh, here we go. Soul Savage. Removes targeted summons, restoring mana cost used for its initial summoning based on the current total health. Hold is removes targeted summons and restores your health based on its current health. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So if I put that on, and we stand up, and now I go to... so I can just kind of... alright, so that's how I can pop them out of existence when I need to. If I'm doing like stealthy shenanigans or whatnot. Or if I just need to free up the mana. Alright, let's keep exploring. Hey, get back here. There we go. Oh yeah, eat him for a bunch of okay. I kind of like how so far there's no flat healing spell. The healing spells are drain life from your opponents, drain life from a corpse, destroy your own summons and gain life based on theirs. It's a nice way of not just being like, here, hold this button to heal. Not up here. Why are they up here? What? Skeletons? Not up here, you slop artists. That's not where I summoned you. I said... there we go. Wait, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, fine, you idiots. So far they haven't heard me summoning constantly anyway, so... Oh. Excuse me? Sup, lads? You wouldn't happen to be these keepers I can summon once I get enough mana, right? Let me guess. If I open up the door, you get mad at me? No? Okay, well, never mind. I'm sorry I attempted to assassinate you guys. You're pretty chill. Sorry for the inconvenience. I will let you out of your door, I guess. Living their best life. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, we're here praising a statue. Maybe if I bring something back to this, I can get these roots to go away. This might be a quest at some point, I guess. Well, I rather like this than the way Skyrim would do this. Skyrim would have done this where either A, I could have interacted with this quest earlier, and it would have given me like a quest update, and it would have said, hey, go find out what to do here. Or it would have let me attack them, and then they wouldn't have been able to die because they're quest important NPCs, and I would have had to have run out of here going, oh well, I guess I'll find out later. But this feels like maybe a reason why the druids flooded the whole area. Oh, well, it's nighttime. I think it was nighttime before I entered anyway. Well, now that I'm outside, I don't feel safe without my boys. Hello, lads. I think I was already up here. The answer was nope, I was not. All your cabbage belongs to me. One second. Alright, I'm back. I just had to use the bathroom. Alright, let's see. I'll go scavenge a little bit more. I know I'm getting heavy on the weight anyway. Let's see, what else is there to... There's more of the shore. There is that quest there I need to do. So I'm going to be doubling back for that quest before I go back. where I can actually deposit stuff in a stash. And even though I was sick, I still went to the beach today because it was a pretty nice today. It was nice and cool. There was a breeze blowing the entire time. Didn't get that much above 80. Sitting in the umbrella was nice. Water was even warm too. Didn't go in though because I'm not feeling that hot. Definitely a good beach week. Or at least today was. Alright, so it's a new waypoint activated. Let's see. You know what? Let's keep going and see what's up there. I have a quest, but who gives a shit about quests? I have Wanderlust. Oh, well apparently they don't fucking like me, so... Hey guys, your lookout sucks. But you're probably gonna spot me anyway, so...
Don't let your guard down.
Oh god, run. Get him, lads.
I will be your armor won't save you.
Get him.
You're no match for me. Show me what you are made of.
Back him up with knife.
Strength of 100. Back to your hovel, coward. 'Tis but a scratch.
That's one. Tis but a scratch, but fucking killed you. Oh god, you killed my skeletons. No. Skeletons live. Ah, skeletons live. I said live. Okay, cool. They ran back. That's right, cowards. How dare you run back? See, I had them the whole time. That is also kind of an issue. Like, I don't mind that enemies have a leashing distance, but it does kind of suck sometimes when they do leash. And you're just like, I really wanted to keep trying to fight them. But having a range where they fuck off and leave is fine. But yeah, some of the AI still isn't, like, on point. Also, I guess we did kill that other infantryman. His body must be down there somewhere then. I guess my one skeleton did finish him off. Although I don't see him anywhere. Unless they turned him into a skeleton. Oh, okay, that's what happened. They killed him and he instantly was turned into a skeleton for some reason. Make an offering of animal parts. Get 5% incoming healing. 3% critical damage. For one animal component? Sure. I technically am a druid, since that was my background. Give heart, give brain, give a heart. 500 experience. Cool. Wait, how am I over encumbered? I just gave them a whole heart. Meanwhile, I'm picking up even more bullshit. Alright. Shoes of Waning Moon. Increase movement speed multiplier by 20% when your mana is low. Oh, that actually works. Since I'm summoning things, I can actually keep my mana permanently below that threshold. Increase spell power. Require 6 spirituality, 6 endurance. Yeah, I need a lot of stats. There's a lot of magic items that I've been getting that require certain stats that I just don't have. Also, I didn't get rid of anything, did I? Rope's a crafting region, but doesn't seem to weigh too much. I really guess I gotta get rid of weapons and nonsense. I don't think I have that many weapons left. There's the red cap dagger I'm using. A magic thing, the torch, the shovels, my tools. Yeah. I guess I kind of just gotta... You know what? We I got to a fast travel area, so let's just fast travel out of here. I don't think they respawn during fast travels. I think they might just respawn between me turning the game on and off. Oh, okay, never mind. I can't do it while I'm heavy. I am 1 pound overweight. Okay. Magic bag, oh bag, oh bag. What do I need to not bag in my bag? What's something that's pathetic and would count? Not my skulls. Never my skulls. My 5 pounds of bones. I shall remove 10 bones. Okay, I removed way more than 10 bones. Come back, my bones. I need you. I will ditch. There you go, 10 bones. Now I can fast travel. Now, no one in town has thrown a stink that I've had on, skeletons here, but RP-wise... Okay, let's see. I don't need that yet. I'm not going to be using bows at all, so I don't need that. We can put my bones away for now. Milkweed goes away. That goes away. I can craft from items in my stash. I did find that out. So I don't need to keep all my ingredients on me all the time. Copper, meat, crabs. Although I don't know about cooking, though. Cooking, I might need them actually on me, but for now, we'll just deposit them. Hopefully there's a way for, like, withdrawing all later. alcohol we'll keep in case we need to make some potions. Since I'm not sure how those are handled. Razor Splash Concoction. Bleeds the target on hit. I gotta remember I have some of these other items. Sharpening Stone. Oh, for upgrading equipment. Yeah, I still haven't even found out how to do any of that yet. Essence Channeler. Yeah, that I might use at some other time. Necromancer stuff I'm keeping. I'm wearing all the druid stuff at the moment. Wait, that's food. I want to keep food. Okay, that should hopefully be... We dropped some weight, but nowhere near enough. Oh no, lockpicks, you're betraying me. How dare my lockpicks be 8 pounds?
If you're here to see the healer,
Who the
don't
fuck
bother.
are you?
He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer.
That's a serious accusation.
And I mean it. He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is, he doesn't know shit.
All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just 'cause they read a book. We've been getting by just fine without any of their crap.
Why do you say
I
that?
came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did?
He pulled it
He
out?
said my tooth is
Yeah.
rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out.
Sounds reasonable.
Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read.
She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber.
I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good.
He's like, I just want morphine, bro. Do you still have the recipe? If you just remove the tooth, you won't need the do you have the
no,
recipe?
Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep.
I'll talk to him for you. I'll talk to him for you, but not for free. If you just remove the tooth, you wouldn't need a potion. Why does the medic want to make it? Why doesn't the medic want to
He
make it?
says it's no good. Says that if I don't get the tooth pulled out, it'll keep hurting. I told him that's why I need the remedy, to make
Oh.
it stop hurting. But it's like talking to a brick wall.
I'll talk to
You
him for
will?
you.
Oh,
A real saver? No, a tooth saver. Is this the medic? Let's see. Hey, buddy.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
Is there anything I can help you with? There's a keeper with the toothache complaining that you don't want to help. The recipe that you were just whispering to yourself. You look like you're in dire need of sleep. Is there anything I can do
Why
to help
would
you
you,
with?
though? Don't you have better things to do?
Nope, I do random bullshit. Not really, not at the moment. I'm trying to get in the quartermaster's good books.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Duh. That's a good summary. Doesn't anyone have an agenda? No, I'm up for work if it pays well. That'd be a good summary.
Understood. It's a good reason. Well, I'd say it's better than most. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods.
I'll need more details than
Back
that.
at the academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the Druids. Forbidden knowledge, especially now, after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash.
Except for me.
I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do.
Do the ritual? Sure. What is the purpose of the ritual?
That is an excellent question. But I don't know. From what I've been able to decipher, it's a summoning spell to bring something or someone to our world. That being will share its great knowledge with the one brave enough to summon it. I need you to remember what it says and repeat it to me after you're back, word for word.
Sure, I'll tell you whatever Sheogorath tells me. Alright, let's do it. I'm burn all the druids in a wicker man.
And here I am, thinking that everyone's already heard about the Charred Conclave.
I mean,
Well,
they keep
it
telling
wasn't
me
the
about it,
proudest
but, you know,
moment in our
more
history,
details,
that's for
please.
sure. You truly don't know. At some point, the villagers all around the island decided that the druids were responsible for the Red Death and all other ailments of our times. They rounded them all up in a massive
fire
wicker
is
man
good,
north of
we'll
the
agree with you on
Forlorn
that one.
Swords and burned them all to ashes. Hundreds of years of knowledge gone within the blink of an eye. But, well, that's what's bound to happen when you stop paying for people's education and invest in keeping the elites fed instead.
Based. Alright, sure, I'll summon your otherworldly being for fun. Isn't your fascination with druids illegal? That's illegal, you know. There's a keeper with a
Lanzo
toothache.
knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting.
Your physician, he said something about a remedy?
Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already.
Could I have the recipe?
No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients.
Potentially dangerous ingredients? Like what?
Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same?
Okay, carnation.
Or sage with wolfsbane, because
Carnation,
leaves are
sage.
leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this.
Carnation, sage, and moonshine. Got it. So if I combine moonshine, carnation, and sage, I get the remedy?
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me.
Yay! I learned the recipe. Let's see. That recipe you just whispered to
It's
yourself.
some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it.
I think that's when he asked me to do it.
Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patient something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself.
You could try me. Isn't that dangerous? Graham the Mad, don't you see the irony? Is it
The
dangerous?
pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved for only the bravest of the brave. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just how little you know, and how insignificant you are to the world.
Let's see. Alright, he has some alchemy books, which I would like to get my hands on. Flicker Bolt. Shoots a small lightning shock. Shoots a larger lightning shock, jumping between 4 enemies. I like that, and I don't have it yet. I might buy that. I have Hailstone. I have Burning Ember. Venom Flick. Poisoning projectile. Shoots a larger poisoning glob, dealing damage in a small area. Okay. So those 2 potions or spells I don't have yet. These are potion books. After the Conclave, Druidic Alchemy. Alright, let's buy that first. They're cheaper anyway. And that's 400. That's a lot, but I got a lot of cash on me, so I don't have to give a crap. Okay. And then I guess, yeah, I'll buy Flicker Bolt and Poison Flick. I do have copies of some of, well, I can also sell him my rings. I also don't care about the arrows. I'm not going to be using that. I do have some older books, but also I'm not going to be using shields. I'm probably not going to be using that mace either. Hopefully there's not some like system of disenchanting items and getting their enchants and enchanting on other things later like Skyrim does. Okay, so those are something else. So hopefully that taught me all my... Yeah, there are my recipes in the corner. Now, I don't think I have... What does that need? Sage? Okay. Toothache remedy. Oh, restores 80 health. Damn. Okay. I wonder if there is any other side effects later on, but... Okay. 80 health sounds really good. That's more than the strong health potion. I wonder if there is a side effect or not. No, I'll have to find out. Yes, to me, alchemy. Boop. Also, I like that for stealing. If you're in stealth and you're stealing something, you have to hold the steal button. You can't just accidentally hit the take button and accidentally steal something. It does make it so you have to hold it, so you know what you're doing. Alright, now that I've done that, now that I'm extra light and quick in my step, let's finally do that one quest for the quartermaster here. I don't want to go there because there's a tough guy there. I don't feel like just appearing right next to him. Also, I never noticed those two giant swords just hanging in the background. But yeah, so far the music here has also been kind of nice. I still don't know if I'm going to be hit by it as hard as I was by Skyrim's music. But so far I do like how it's loud enough to hear. And not just like environmental theme. I like some video game music in my video games. How dare you, dick. Ah! Get him, skeletons! Ah! Yeah, slice him up. Get him! No, skeletons! Ah! Get daggered. Wooden doll. So let's put on. Instead of the ice attack, let's put on the little lightning. Let's see what that's like. Neat. Get him. And of course I'm getting a call. One moment. Alright, call over. Now back to Grindylowy. Stop zapping the skeleton. Oh god! Oh god, bear! Bear! No! Bear! No! Bear! Bear! Get him, skeletons! I know bears. Fucking mountain lion ass motherfuckers. Don't run away from him, skeleton. Get in there. I need you. I needed you. Okay, the bear kind of just fucks off and doesn't give a shit. Port can't bear them. Oh god. Are you kidding me? No. I literally almost had it. If I wasn't fucking around, I could have killed it. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have been fucking around. I should just have summoned another skeleton. Oh, there's the bear next to the cows. Please explode, sir. Sir, please explode. There we go. Good. That exploded. Okay, I think our... okay, good. The other fiery one exploded early. Good. Preemptive self-destruction. I like that. Alright, it's a sign that says nothing. To me, my warp point. Okay, that's the bear. We'll leave the bear alone, considering it can just knock me on the ground and kill me. It can do a good old-fashioned mauling to death. Weird stone ore. Cool. Hello there. Hello there, not aggressive targets. Okay, never mind. I do also like how they show that they're non-threatening enemies when you do get close like that. Instead of just leaving you to guess. And it's not like you can go, well, I didn't know. Alright, well, if you guys aren't angry, what's going on here?
The sealed
Oh, the druids.
gate. The sealed gate. The children of the garden cry. Have you seen the flower? It's beautiful.
Ooh, that's a doorway. Okay, so I don't have whatever activates that, I guess. Where the hell do I mine that? Do I just kind of like... Okay, clearly not. Clearly not how you do that. Now, my quest is kind of behind that. Maybe it's literally behind it, not through it. Some more red caps, huh? Yeah, get drained. What's the best way to kill a red cap? Drain it of its blood. Muhahahaha. Also, I think there's another bear there. We're not gonna go near the bear.
We may be in for a fight. You're full to my soul.
Oh god. Oh, what the fuck did they hit me with? Holy shit. Oh god. Wow. Okay, motherfuckers are accurate. Holy shit. Ow. I didn't get the red. I gotta do the red caps again. Damn it. There we go. More damage than before, but I mean, hey. I mean, I can actually go to this then. Drain some health out of the corpse. Alright, lads. Attack him.
Show me what you are made of. You are nothing but a...
Don't mind me. Yeah, they got him. Okay. Stealth behind a corner, just constantly summoning skeletons, sending them at him. Sneaky archer? Bah, that's last year's. The new meta is sneaky necromancer. Summon Grindilo. Ooh. Rejuvenation. Increase max health, max mana, and stamina by 15. For a minute. Definitely want to get it better so you can increase that timing at least. Strong mana potion. That alchemy score up a bit. The hardest part is not having the recipes and learning the potions. It's remembering you have the potion. The classic conundrum in lots of games. Hey, I'll get you out in a minute. I just need to mine some more. Okay, now I got you.
Master favors me. Open this and release me.
Not so fast. They must have a reason for keeping you here. Tell me you are
I
first.
nest of the Ulfra clan. And that's my real name. I'm nothing like that nameless fool Bromar. I'll admit, getting caught was my mistake, but his men had the numbers. Bromar might be an oaf, but I can't deny he's got some talent for banditry.
Orlath wants to know about our package.
That woman thinks only about business, doesn't she? Can't say I blame her. In times like these, everyone has to look after their own skin. They took everything I had, but I managed to hide Orla's package before they caught me. You can dig it up and take it to her. She'll pay you, and we'll be even. Consider it my thanks for freeing me.
Well, I haven't actually freed you yet, but who is Nameless Brahmi?
Ah, I see you don't know much about the Dalriata. No surprise there. Our elders keep us in the mountains, and the world seems to be forgetting about us. In the Dalriata, you have to earn your name. You choose a father, go through the trials, all of it. You need to prove yourself worthy of your clan. If you fail, you're not worthy of carrying a name. You get exiled. So, Bromar can call himself whatever he wants, but to me, he's a nobody.
Alright, well, here you go.
Finally, someone with some sense in this den of idiots. Thanks. I'll heal up and head back to my people. You didn't happen to kill that big oaf hanging around outside, did ya? Bromar no face. Suits him, with that ugly mug of his.
I didn't see anyone like that.
Honor demands I kill the bastard, but I'll tend to my wounds first. Thanks for freeing me. You're alright for a non-reata.
Alright, so now I guess my quest marker is where I'm supposed to dig it up. Which is probably near where that fucking bear is. Yep, excuse me. I'm just gonna sneak past the bear. Mysterious package. Cat's milk. Alright, I think we made it past the bear. Yo, Skelly boys with me, thank you. Thank you, magical teleporting skeletons. Yeah. God, they hurt. Oh, fuck. Yeah, these guys hit really hard. Holy shit. Well. I was kind of hoping the autosave would have, you know, saved a bit before that, or after I picked up the package, but never mind. There we go. Okay. So instead of sneaking back past that, since the weirdness is going to overcome this anyway, let's stay away from the deranged infantrymen. Okay, the bear's way over there. We're safe. Well, there's seemingly something up there that is hostile. Oh, it's just some weirdness. Okay. Oh my god, holy shit. That's Jesus. Yep, no, we're getting out of here. That's an entire army of weird spawn. Nope. Oh god. Thank you, Chain Lightning. Ah, skeleton. Save me, skeleton. Skeleton, please. Ah. Whew. Oh man, okay. OP Chain Lightning, let's go. And my skeleton. Oof. Who needs actual weapons besides my dagger? Oh god, the bear. Let's not pull the bear now. Should be getting near. Wait, where am I getting near? Oh, this. Okay. Oh, I'm underneath the bridge. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's a. They all spawned back up there again, and they're dangerous. Yeah, chop him up good, skeleton. Yes. No, skeleton, no. Ah. Yes. Okay, so far this has been a very fun way to play the game. A little bit of stealth, some summoning, and some magic. Kind of, yeah. And it takes off the Arthurian legends as well. So there's King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table, Eastern European, yada yada yada. Miners' tunnels. Hey, another mine I can go into. And this time I actually have a pickaxe. Okay. That's that. Oh shit. Get it? It digs? Uh-oh. Get it? Yes. No, my skeleton. Yes, it's having a hard time hitting my skeletons. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Yes, my lads. My fucking lads. Giant naked mole rat comes out of the ground. I don't care what you call it. Okay, let's see what's in the door. Oh, a hole. Yeah, alright, down the hole we go. Whee! Maybe this is some of the holes the thing was using. Better I ran into it up there than down here. Although, now that I say that... Wait, which one did I come from? Probably this one. Right? Maybe? It's alright, my skeletons. You stay up there. Where it's safe. Oh, hello. Ah, where it's not safe. I see. The perfect spot. No one will expect us. Wolf's Call and another Soul Savage. Oh yeah, summon Grindylow. Summon a Grindylow to fight by your side. That's the little dudes with the hammers. Orders your summon. Oh, okay. So Wolf's Call is summon wolves. Man, I've fallen into a lot of summoning spells. Damn. Geographer's Journal, coin, Geographer's Ring, Hailstone, Nobleman, and some silk stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's take it all. And that just takes us back above the... Okay. Let's see. So 1 second. I think everything down here is gone. I don't see any enemies flashing up on the minimap. Stealth Necromancer back in business. Huh. I guess they must have sent someone in here to... I guess that one guy was just... checking out the giant naked mole rat thingy. And studying it before he got him. Yes, more moonshine. We can make more of that toothache cure. Oh, so speaking of which, yeah, we only have some recipes still, but definitely these cabbage rolls end up being pretty good. 96 health is still a lot for me. And when I have some milk, I can make some more mashed potatoes. Although I have thrown a lot of ingredients and kind of wasted them in some shit meals. But I should start RNGing some materials together. I do have lots of different food bits now. Alright, well if that's it, that's the mine. Unless there's something up here. Nope, that was it. Alright. And this time I was actually able to mine the stuff in the mine. Oh, hello.
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy.
What are you doing with the statue? Thanks for the offer, but I'm not interested. What are you doing with the
What do
statue?
you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well. If the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway.
The statue, isn't that King Arthur?
Aye, it is. So what? It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
True, very true. You're right, go ahead.
For a moment there, I was worried you were one of those knobs who get their panties in a twist over disrespecting a pile of stone. I can't stand their kind, but they've never gone hungry a day in their lives.
I mean, you're right. Who gives a shit? Except for I've got him whispering in my ear right now, so... The eat shit guy whispering in my ear. Can you actually mine this? No, okay. Now, where did it put me out? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So if I started... If I actually went the proper way of going up the hill from the beach, instead of just, you know, wandering off the shoreline. Do. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. Damn it. This is what happens when you don't listen to me. Alright, lady in the lake. Time to throw me something. Come on, you watery tart. I want to be the king. Get a quick save and dive into the blood lake. Ooh, hello. Blood cave. In from the blood lake into the blood cave. Well, that... Oh, did they do the eagle thing? Yeah, they did the eagle thing. He must have drank some Red Bull. He has wings. Oh, well, the thing over there doesn't seem hostile yet. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Doesn't seem kind of kosher in here.
You shouldn't be here. This is no place for the living. Poor sod. I pity you.
Who are you? What's this place? What exactly happened here? Who are you?
I think my name was Mallory. I wandered in search of meaning. Until one night, a very special dream came to me. In that dream, a beautiful, towering flower whispered to me, "You will find me, if you want me, in the garden." And so, I resolved to seek that place. This is what I found. From the rain to the gutter.
The garden? The garden of corpses?
I suppose it's what lies beyond those ever-watching, ever-listening doors. They wait for our next move. Soon, it will all be decided. When we finish our little conversation, all will be set in motion.
Oh, shit. Well, is that a threat? I'm not intimidated. Requires more strength. You speak as if there's some greater plan behind it all. Spirituality. Well, I don't have enough stats to actually do any of this, so,
That's a good question. But I do not know the answer. I've grown weary of seeking it. Too much time spent in a loop of nasty thoughts.
What exactly
The
happened here?
slaughter has come to pass. A foul affair. Brutal beyond measure. Many lives reduced to one. Just me. All on my lonesome.
So you guys all
Humans
came here and had a
have
giant
rather
fight to the end?
dreadful tendency to descend into madness, especially when forced to live among others in a cage like that one.
How many of you were here?
You could try counting. I grew tired of that long ago. We slaughtered one another until, after countless hours, I awoke from the frenzy, only to find there was nobody left to kill. Poor Alice and Edan. Those were the last two I killed. Those two I remember most clearly. Their bodies lie somewhere over there. It's staggering, isn't it? How many good
A
lives
talking
have
flower
been
told me
wasted
it's either kill or
in
be
this
killed.
wretched place. You should not ask me. The Druids created this place. They called it the Hall of Trials, as they sought to find a worthy pet for themselves. We all wanted to see the garden, to learn something from those cunning vermin. I doubt they expected such an outcome themselves.
Why don't you just leave?
I cannot. I am bound to it for eternity. Perhaps we should finish our conversation. There's no point in
Let me guess, we're gonna
dragging
continue
it
fighting for the
out
death?
anymore. If I could ask you one thing, try. Just try. I
Alright, will
truly
do.
wish to leave this place for good.
Get him. You can't block him forever, Mallory. Okay, you can just kill them. Never mind. Yeah. Not much stealth, but definitely some necromancy. Parrying sword +1. Chest plate of the last man and face of the last man. Cool. Oh, and it opened the door. Well, he did ask me to try. Alright, so, the flower told him to come seek the garden. I came here, he watered it with his blood. I then killed him, and now I'm picking the entire garden and sticking it into my bag. Sound good? Sounds good to me. This is my alchemy, motherfucker. Fuck your garden and the meaning of life. Oh, it attacks by ramming. Okay. It's like a Doom exploding skull. Okay. Your roses are mine.
Where could Bridewin be? Why is he not among us?
Sus? Yeah, I know Pridewin's kind of sus, true.
The sealed gate. The sealed gate. The children of the garden cry. There is no me. There is no us. The king. Oh, the king. What has been done to him? What does it mean for us, mere humans? Have you seen the flower? It's beautiful. Have you seen the flower?
So, is there someone who's supposed to be here who's not here? And maybe that's what's going on? Okay. Also, it has something to do with King Arthur being murdered. Also, don't mind me, I'm just ravaging your garden. Nothing to see here, folks. Not after I pick it. The garden and the Hall of Trials must be intertwined. Not just by the land or the place itself, but by something deeper. We must hope that those gathering in the Hall of Trials will endure. Bridewin has already noted that the first signs of conflict, a bone of contention. How human of them. Perhaps we need it. We've been sitting too deep within our own minds for far too long. Okay, so these people got here and they just kind of sat here until they started fighting, I guess. I guess they weren't made to fight, they just started fighting because they were... Alright, I'll do some alchemy in a minute, but... Well, I guess there's nothing here yet. Druid's Friend. Restores 50% mana. Nice. Lock stamina at 100% for 10 seconds. Ooh, that's cool. That's a good potion. 10 seconds of infinite swinging. He should be. Sorry, the king is dead. He should be. That would be the natural order of things. But now, each stone we place in this garden reflects a truth we are unwilling to face. This ugly thing that happened has shattered the fragile shell of our beliefs, exposing the raw, festering wound of our ignorance. We claim to understand humanity. But now I wonder, are we not simply echoes of a lost purpose? Desperately clinging to illusions of meaning? We must rediscover our understanding of our place in this world. Ironclad Pebble. Increases max stamina by 3. So, am I guessing that... So, it definitely has something to do with... the king dying, but what would it actually have to do with him dying that they're all suddenly so scared of everything? Locks man at 100%. Ooh. Me up. Okay, so where else is there to go up here? Is there anywhere else to go? Is it just a big loop? Nope, here we are. The soil whispers as we shape it. Yet the whispers speak not of life, but of decay, our decay, the decay of our minds, our potogram, and everything we knew until this point. Now we try to create a sanctuary, a place where our knowledge might bloom once more. Yet all we have on earth are the roots of our own despair. The more we dig, the more we bury ourselves beneath the weight of our questions. What are we, if not creatures destined to unravel beneath the very answers we seek? I think we need something else. Maybe someone from the outside. Okay. Yeah, that just did me in a big loop. Didn't take me anywhere. No, okay, it really is done. There we go. Okay, so this is just like this is the way in. Alright, doesn't seem to be anything else in here so far. So I'll have to figure out what this means later. I think there is a quest related to it, so maybe I'll come back. Actually, let me see. Blood stains the circle. A weird changed man named Mallory challenged me to a duel and lost. With his defeat, the passage to the next part of this place now stands open. That's it. Okay. My guess is I need to find the guy that one Druid mentioned. there anything else? Is just this? I'm wondering if there's a secret passage or something. Guess not. Unless... Humanity is a burden, not a gift. The seekers enter with hope, but I wonder, can they retain what they seek? With each passing week, more of them arrive. Alice, Mallory, Samuel, Balak. It's fascinating to observe them, fascinating to know that some strange yearning for something more has driven them to our hidden place. Oh, okay, found it. I found what was next.
Behold, the garden suffers. No point in pursuing further. Where could Bridewin be? Why is he not among us?
Okay, I need to find Pride.
Behold, the garden suffers.
Ooh, what the hell is that? Alright, saving. Oh god, ow. Marrow gas. Nice. Good job, skeleton. Sorry, you can go to rest, skeleton. I'll summon a new one. Maragast die. Heal me. And then I'll summon a new one. There we go.
The sealed gate. The sealed gate. The children of the garden cry. There is no me. There is no us. Behold, the garden suffered.
Oh god, another one. Get him. No, skeleton. Interact requires Pridewind seal. Okay. We do need to find Pridewind. Question is... save... Alright, we'll do a regular save. Can I actually walk amongst these things, or are the flowers going to kill me? Oh god. Back here, you. It's fucking. There we go. Okay, weird spirit. Here, all right. Let me do the group. We summon the skeleton, and then we consume the skeleton. Laser beam eye. When did you get laser beam eye? Now that's a druid. Oh, that's Pridewind. Oh shit.
What a grim moment this is. I had hoped that poor wretch Mallory would be the last unfortunate trapped by the farce we created.
Mallory mentioned that he started to seek out this place after a strange dream.
We believed that only one whose heart burns with a powerful desire to find answers could pass through the gate dividing the garden from the Hall of Trials. The gate never opened for anyone before. After the battles in the hall, Mallory believed it would yield to him, but it did not. So he waited, trying to understand. As you can see, he eventually gave up.
Could you not have simply let him in? Why are you waiting for someone from the outside world?
No, we were never certain he was the one we were looking for. We feared letting in someone unworthy. And in the end, we lost control. The soil began to drink blood. The garden started to change. We had no say in the matter. Other druids vanished, although their bodies remained.
Why were you waiting for someone from the outside world?
At a certain point, we reached an impasse. We realized we lacked an external factor. Someone with a different perspective. Living matter with which we could collaborate.
Okay. What is that place?
I know what this place used to be. But now the garden is tainted, like all of us. I assume this is the answer to the meaning we've been searching for.
What kind of
The
meaning?
first resurrection of Arthur shattered our understanding of the eternal cycle. It was beyond our comprehension.
Okay.
We needed to take a step back. And for that, we needed a place of peace.
So resurrecting Arthur is a bad thing.
Reminded us
Maybe.
of the quiet murmur. And so we created the garden. We really believed that we could reinvent humanity in a world like that.
Tell me more about the first resurrection of the king.
Unthinkable. Even now, after so many years, the king was dragged back to the land of the living whenever humanity sought its legendary protector. It turned out to be abuse. To take the memory of a life so precious and full of potential and turn it into a cruel mockery, step by step, over and over, leading it to its inevitable degradation. Not in the way I expected, but yes, I have found the answers. The source of our doom is humanity itself. It's an infinite jest and the perfect tragedy of our lives. That which makes us human is a hindrance that complicates everything. We never truly know what we are or the nature of our lives until we succumb to corruption, whether it is born of madness or the weirdness. The result remains the same. Only then does everything begin to appear as it truly is. This place is like a terrifying mirror, and so it will remain, unless something is done to change it.
Shit, I need spirituality. Humanity leaves us vulnerable, for it is the very element through which we can succumb to corruption. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Is there anything that can be done?
What has already happened cannot be undone. There is only one thing left to do, to bring it to an end.
What if I do
Forgive
nothing?
me, but I may not fully grasp your question. If you do nothing, then nothing will change. You may leave and allow things to remain as they are. But in time, it will all end regardless. Slow, inevitable demise. For in this world, all things move toward their end. There is a sealed gate. Beyond it lies something that must be destroyed. Whether to face this terror or not, the choice is yours. If you consider that to be your path, then here, take the seal. Abomination born from a futile and
I
wasted
assume the
life,
flower.
the child of our vain pursuits.
Okay. Summon skeleton. Consume skeleton. So they made a garden to contemplate the meaning of death or something, I guess?
The sealed gate.
Okay. And then they and then whoever the wizards were resurrected Arthur, brought a spirit back from the dead who was super, godly powerful, or had some kind of extra otherworldly power to him. Saw how he was breaking down, like maybe it wasn't his true self, maybe he was doing things he wasn't supposed to. We still don't know much about what happened when they brought Arthur back yet. So maybe their ideas of... Because they just keep talking about, oh, how we're all going to die, I guess. And maybe the thing that makes us human makes us not want to die, so we keep trying to figure out not how to die, and then they saw Arthur brought back, and he was all fucked up, and he's like, damn, if he was that powerful and being resurrected screwed him up, then maybe it's pointless to try to make humans live forever or try to bring us back. So they just kind of let the garden fester and started drinking blood as they sat there and gave up. Probably not how that actually was supposed to be, but that's how I'm going to say it was. They stopped taking care of the garden and then just fucking died in there. And then it tasted their blood, their tasty, tasted druid blood. Okay. Let me siphon some life out of a corpse. Let me siphon some death out of a corpse. Alright, my skeletons. Lead me to the promised land. Well, not exactly a flower, but blood abomination. Ow, blood abomination. Oh God. Oh wow. All right, yeah, she blasts hard. God, alright. Skeletons, what are you doing? Ah. Wow, okay, I might not be able to handle this. She summoned an ad and attacked me with it. That's not good. I don't think I'm taking her out. Especially since my skeletons aren't showing the fuck up. Skeleton. Alright, yeah, I'm getting kind of just blasted by magic. I don't think I have enough power to fight this yet. I'll give it one more shot. I just wish my skeleton... You know what, maybe the best is to... Maybe the best is just to summon them while I'm in the room. Get him, skeletons. Yeah! Never doubt the skeletons. 1 second. Never doubt the skeletons. Never doubt them. Dull throwing knife. Yeah. Bloodstone, blood, tainted shell, cursed bloodblade. Hey. Also, I don't know how much damage those throwing daggers were doing, but I'm going to assume they did okay enough. Hell yeah. Let me quick save just in case. Never underestimate the power of skeletons. And lightning bolt. Lightning bolt helped too. Alright, before we leave, I want to go talk to the dude again. If he's even around.
You
No, he's
have
alive.
returned. You reek of blood. You reek of purification. You've killed our child and set the fate of the garden on a new path. So, peace will come sooner than
Was
I
that
expected.
someone you tried to resurrect?
Now, at last, I shall have quiet and slumber. Let the flower bloom in all its beauty and die as it was always meant to.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Seeker.
You were trying to keep something alive when it shouldn't have been alive anymore. Wing spear. And that was the lesson that you learned. Don't bring things back to life. Alright, let's see. Now, I'm using daggers, so most other weapons don't mean too much to me right now. But, let's see. Hex, bounce, wand. I need more spirituality, but... Blocking deflects incoming projectiles at the cost of 10 mana. Parrying deflects and duplicates incoming projectiles for free. Cool. Yeah. Alright, Grandma, come on back to life. Grandma made you cookies. Oh, really? From the flesh of our family. No, Grandma, no. Okay, so you can block with the wand? Interesting. Cursed Bloodblade. Increases lifesteal. Acquires strength, dex, endurance. Okay. It is a sword, not a dagger, though. Parrying sword. Successful parries deplete 105% more attacker stamina. Skull staff. I have that equipped in another hand. This one I have, but it's less damage than the red cap's dagger, but it deals increased melee damage. Increased melee damage after dashing. It's only 1 damage. I might as well put the magic one on, right? Right. Winged spear increases physical damage by 100% when below half of max mana. Oh, actually, that's really cool. That's actually really good, because if I'm summoning, my max mana is going to be very low, and I can stab things with the spear. Also, this is a two-handed spear. I've seen one-handed spears as well. So there's multiple different types of spears in here. Not just one or the other. Hex bounce wand. Interesting. Although I need more spirituality and everything. I need some strength if I even wanted to try using the spear. But that might be better than the skull staff. Although staff can block. Increases mana shield by 10%. On hit, restores 10% of damage dealt as mana. I'm not really trying to look for mana. So I guess if I do put some points into strength, that spear could be cool for the summoning thing that I'm doing. And of course I got fast dagger. Although it doesn't really work the way you think it would. You would think the dagger would swing faster than normal, but instead it's just after you dash, which I wonder how much of a dash gives me the damage. And for how long. Deals 20% increased melee damage after dashing. Like if I quickly dash and then attack. Dash, attack, dash, attack. Wonder how that much will do. So how does the wand look anyway? Do you smack things with the wand, or? I guess you do. Well, anyway. Let me put the food on. Then I don't need a wand. I guess that means you can carry it in the offhand for parrying? No idea. Anyway, dagger. I'm stealth necromancer, which means I stab shit with daggers. It is known. Maybe equip the spear for funsies. Life transfusion. That's blood transfusion. Oh. Life transfusion. Shoots protect. Okay, so it's the stronger version of blood transfusion. Although I need spirituality and endurance. Okay. Well, I know I need a bunch of levels in spirituality. Well, hopefully the blood lake clears up. Also, I don't know who you were a statue of, but like, what do you mean talk? Blood transfusion. Oh, you got this. I got the spell. Okay. Don't mind me just talking to a statue while swimming in a lake of blood. So I want to see. I've got one left. Oh, that did a lot of damage, actually. What if I put... I just got some dull ones. It says the damage on there. Okay, yeah, they do pretty nice. Although it seemingly, when you throw a throwing dagger at an enemy, you can get the daggers off their corpse, but they turn into dull. So there's probably some way of sharpening them back up to normal. Empty? Huh, what, did I loot these before? Probably yes. Oh, yep, I definitely did. I definitely did. Brand new day. Let's hand in the original quest that I was doing in the first place. And level up. Wait, there's an enemy in here? What the fuck? Oh no, okay, never mind. This is the one gate leading to... yes, I see. There we go. Excuse me. Also, imagine this, Stormpike. Going into a barrel, sitting out in the middle of nowhere, and not getting rotten food? Huh. Baldur's Gate 3 is such a shit game, obviously. Everyone knows there's fresh food in barrels. Shrine of the Deer. Requires antler frag. Oh crap, I used those. Oh well. Exactly, we need more rotten lemons. Not less. Alright, more distractions.
That's what the arsehole told me. Said it'd bring bad luck if we cut them down too soon.
So that they're dead. It's not like they'll get any more dead in 3 days' time. Done sitting here freezing my balls off.
Don't you bloody touch it. We've got enough bad luck as it is. We don't need to sprinkle any more just because you're lazy.
Eh, fine, fine. But if that bastard doesn't buy the noose from us, I swear I'll strangle him with it.
No, what did you do to my skeleton? Are you shooting me through a tree? Alright, never mind. I'm increasing this back to 7 out of 10 Bethesda. He's shooting at me through the tree. Honestly, it's been so long. I'm surprised there haven't been more really good quality Skyrim like clones. I know there's some others that do things similar. I even played Avowed, which was fun, but had its differences. And there's probably a few others out there that exist, but I looked every once in a while, but no one's never made like a straight Skyrim clone that's not like completely shit quality. This is definitely not shit quality. I'm enjoying this immensely. Especially with this developer's take on it and everything anyway. Different spells. Oh,
Keep
shit.
your eyes peeled.
Stay sharp.
Ah, damn it. Shit.
Say your prayers. I'll take you down with me.
Oh. Skeleton, where are you going? Or whatever. I tell my skeleton to attack him, and he's like, aha, I'm gonna come for you. Wait a minute, your skeleton? Oh, let me go after him myself. Also, hey, skeleton, can you come up here? No reason. No reason. No reason why I want you to come back up here. Oops, not that one. Sorry, I just need a fully healed one. Thank you very much. No, I can't be overweight now. I'm so close to being... you know what? I am so close to being home. We'll just walk very slowly. Also, I haven't looked in a while. I've got a ring that increases my encumbrance limit, which is a thing that I need to wear pretty much all the time. And then I have max mana by 10. What other rings do I have by this point? Stamina by 3%. Armor by 1. Stamina by 5. Mana by 10. Okay, nothing super important there. Necklaces. Increases weak spot damage. Soulstone. Charge a soulstone with each kill. When successfully charged, the soulstone is destroyed and fully heals players' health and mana. Huh. Okay. So that's something that you would equip on yourself when you're running around killing. And you're like, aha, I killed enough fully healed. Those are interesting. You can't really trigger when they're going to know when they're going to trigger. But they are like in the midst of fighting. Suddenly you get a health bonus. Hopefully it doesn't happen when you're at full health. Reduces mana cost by 5%. Increases max mana by 15. Increases max stamina by 3. When you die, you revive. Weak spot damage. Let's put on mana by 15. I don't know how much 5% reduction is. Because I don't think that... Maybe it does reduce how much mana my summons take to summon. But I don't know how much that would equal. So 15, considering I have such little mana, 15 mana is probably a lot more than 5% on the spell. Because let's say I summon another skeleton. Oops, not that one. Now that's a lot more mana left in my pool now. That's 15 more mana than I would have had just hanging around for me to cast Lightning Bolt. I like it. Is there something shit that I can get rid of? I don't really need... Oh, crappy wooden club. There we go. Still over encumbered. How dare you? Nothing for that yet. Hunting trousers. Worn Druidic. Increases stamina... Decreases stamina cost of dashes while a bow is... Oh, okay, I don't care. They'll sell for money though, so. So what do I have for I have a necromancer robe. Oh yeah, I have his chest plate of the last man. Increased melee damage by 3%. Is there necromancer? There is no necromancer gloves. There's a necromancer helm, and face of the last man. Increases melee damage by 3%. Faded hood. Increased spell power by 10%. Necromancer's mask has increased max mana by 10. Yeah, I like that. There's no necromancer pants. Hitting an enemy immobilizes them for 5 seconds. Can only occur once every 60 seconds. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so there's no necromancer boots either. Just necromancer chest and helm. Okay. Didn't exactly help me get rid of anything. How much am I even overweight by? By a pound. So if I get rid of crap, I'll be fine. Let's see. What's a piece of crap? Let me just throw away the quest item. I mean, the nobleman's doublet isn't worth that much, but I can always put it in the thing anyway. Oh, I have 2 of this book. So I can drop 1. Although the books don't weigh that much, so it doesn't help much. Wooden arrows are extra light, so that's not worth it. Well, fuck it. By the time I figure out what I want to get rid of, I could have walked my ass all the way back. Maybe. Alright, never mind. Burn skin. Blood tainted shell restores 10 health after killing an enemy. Armor relic. Restores your health by a fraction of the damage dealt to enemies. Okay. Bloodstone restores a mana over 1 mana over 10 seconds. What? Marrowwhite's eye. That sounds incredibly useless. It just says consumable. It doesn't say. So it just gives you 1 mana. Like in 10 seconds you get 1 mana, or every. Alright. If I need them later, I need them later. But right now, I'm at a proper weight now. Thank you very much. No, I'm not. Damn it. Okay, maybe. Ah, fuck it.
Oh my God.
Skeleton, what are you doing?
Will they sure?
Yep, I'm just gonna die. Fucking hell! Alright. Alright, what did I drop before? Let's get this shit out of my fucking inventory. You go away. How much are you? 4th. You're a 9, but I got you equipped. You're 1. can't get rid of any of this shit because these are all useful. Yeah, you're not worth that much. Get out of here. Okay, I'm no longer over encumbered. All that stuff is done. Neat. Sure. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, also let me re-equip the 15 mana. Because that's enough to let me summon an extra skeleton. Shit, am I going the right way? There we go. Okay, now we try it.
Oh my God.
Ow. Yeah, throwing daggers hurt, man.
Your gold belongs to us.
Damn, he coming. Oh, did he reset? Fuck. That's the one thing I wish they wouldn't leash. Because now he fully reset because of that.
That's all you've got. Give up now. Your road ends here. You'll regret this. I'm not beaten yet.
There we go. Got him. Whew. Skeleton spam. Save me. Calms, finger necklace, shadow blade, and now I'm overweight again. Increase critical chance by 5%. Wow. The mana is still helping me a lot though, so I'm keeping that. No, it wasn't a ring I got. Shadow Blade. Multiply sneak damage by 2. Is it a... It doesn't say it's a dagger or not. It's a lot of damage at full power. Is it a dagger? I don't know. But that literally does what I want it to do. So yeah, Shadow Blade will be my new weapon once I get enough dex and perception. Sweet. I like that a lot. At least it'll be my main one-handed weapon for sneak attacks and shit. Look at that. Discover the armor and accessories you can equip yourself with. Cool. Thank you, skeletons. Is this parrying sword? But even if I get rid of that, that's not enough weight. I really want to, like, if I get rid of that, that's enough. I don't know. But getting there with this weight is gonna suck. But once I get there, it's done. Once I get there, it's very close. It's very close. All I have to do is get there. Eventually. As I find more stuff to fill my pockets with. I never actually took a look at a distance from this game. This looks nice. Ow. Okay, not that hard. Didn't do that much damage. I mean, if you're just gonna stand there, dear. No, get back here, dear. Oh, nope, it died. Never mind. Don't get back here, dear. But yeah, this is I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm only near like the beginning area, finding so much fun stuff, having fun with skeletons. Also, here's your quest back.
That's the best news I've heard all week. Come on then, give it to me.
There you go.
Now that I think about it, since you managed to bring that package and Ness decided to ditch me, you might as well help with the next part of the job.
Alright, what do you mean?
Client, you know who, wants the package delivered to a specific place. Once you're there, you'll use these very special arrows I'm about to give you and shoot the package from a safe distance. Regular arrows won't do the trick. And if you
I don't
waste
even
them
have a
before
bow,
the job's
lady.
done, I'll charge you for the next batch. These aren't gifts, they're tools.
I have to open the passage to the second part of the rock using fire. Okay, so if I use a fire spell, I don't have to use the arrows.
Oh, come on. What do you think happens when you shoot flaming arrows at a mysterious package? Think for a second. Anyway,
Big
whatever
bada boom.
opens up in front of you, check it out, and then tell me all about it. If I were you, I wouldn't touch anything. But if something catches your eye, well, maybe nobody will notice. Just make sure to open the passage.
You got it.
Am I some kind of seer? I have no idea. The captain's my client, not my friend.
Oh, the captain wants you to
But
do
if
it.
the
Okay.
rumors about him cozying up to the Dalriada tribes are true, you might stumble upon something related to them. Maybe some long-lost artifacts. I haven't got a clue. Personally, I think the captain's just trying to suck up to them. That would be very much like him.
Okay. Alright, well, I want to sell. Here, I have a cursed blood blade you might want. Although maybe I'll keep that for myself. Here, I've got a parrying sword. This red cap's dagger I don't need anymore. Here are some arrows that I'm just not going to use. I'll keep your fire arrows just because for now. I have some melee damage full armor that I don't plan on wearing. Because I want to stay light and stealthy. Here's that thorn helmet I was wearing. You can have the, yeah, here's some looter's masks. You can have the thorn helmet too. I don't really care. Hunter trousers. I'm not using bows, so those can go right in the fucking ditch. I refuse to be a stealthy archer. Health by 5, who cares? Stamina by 5, doesn't matter. 1 armor, doesn't matter. 3% stamina is kind of okay. Increases movement speed multiplier while not in combat, sure. That critical chance necklace looks pretty neat as well. Okay.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course. You must be from Quanacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now?
What's your point? Even if I am from Quanacht, why do you care? I'm not from Quanacht. I'm from Timberwall. Nor from Timberwall, nor from Camelot. I'm from nowhere.
Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you. You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it. And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Except for me. Secret coalition?
Well, sure.
Coup?
They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect.
Are you sure that someone intentionally caused the plague?
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud. It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
So what's at stake?
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
How would I recognize someone from a secret coalition?
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna stand here and
You
call
know,
another person an idiot.
I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it. You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues.
I mean,
wrote books,
the way
and
you
everything
probably
else.
think of him was the imagined version of King Arthur. Like just because you're reading it in a book doesn't mean that's like the 100%. Like especially like it's not that the book is lying, but the way the book will frame things will make something like you like. There's definitely grand legends of countries being established and legendary people of the time. Even if you don't think of them like a mystical legendary people, but like whatever the founding father mythos might be. You think of them, oh wow, look at this grand people who did these grand things for grand reasons, when they probably really weren't. Like even if you think about like the U.S., you have like they fought for their freedom from British tyranny. What was the tyranny? They just didn't want to pay more taxes. Now, granted, that is still painful when you're being charged taxes for a country where you're not even trying to pay for wars where you're not even involved. But still, when you think about it, you rebelled against the country because you just didn't want to pay taxes? It's still kind of just wild. Like, imagine doing that now, a state rebelling against the federal government. Like, yeah, we just don't want to pay taxes. Fuck you. We're out of here. That's bullshit, you know? It's impossible to make something like that up. You might be right.
You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us. Well, we just have to keep going, eh? And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Also, I'm just going to take that since you don't really care. That's what I'm saying. It's literally, you fight against an entire state just because, Lamau, I don't want to pay taxes. But once again, it still sucks because if you're hemorrhaging money to some place where you don't see any benefits for hemorrhaging the money to, because it's all going to England to continue, so they can continue wars against France. It still truly is not fair, and it does suck, and it does, represent a good reason to pull yourself away from a controlling power. But it is still kind of silly when you think about it. Alright, yeah, take the ingredients. I don't need all this weight. Now, I don't have the ability to wield a Shadow Blade yet. But I am getting close, but I won't, I'm not really close. I have some decks, but I don't have nearly enough. So I'm gonna stall this away for now. The necklace for the crit chance will keep. I want to keep these throwing daggers because they actually turned out to be pretty handy. And they do a decent amount of damage. Like, that's a lot of damage. 27 is a lot of damage for something I can quick throw at people as a consumable. Throwing Dagger Consortium is back in fashion, baby. I could definitely use a put all crafting materials away button. I don't have enough for this. I mean, I could get enough for this. It's only 3 strength. So I guess I'll keep that. This, I don't know how to equip it yet, so we'll just store it for now. Same with that. I'm not using that yet. I need more. Fuel your bonfire with ethereal cobweb to identify this item. Unidentified. Sorry. Unexceptional identified item. Plain identified item. Decent unidentified item. That's faded hood. Okay. I'm gonna put that one away too, because I want to put on the necromancer stuff. And I won't be needing that skull staff for a bit. Okay. Time to level up a bit. Alright, 4 available points. So first I need some spirituality. Just for spells and other things. I also am going to end up needing dex. So I'll just put in spirituality. And let's get that strength to 3 so I can wield that spear. And we'll get dex up 1 more as well. Actually, no. We'll put points in the dex next time. Let's get my spirituality up even more. I want to make sure I have enough for some magic stuff. Second, going back into here, spirituality, summoning. Reduces the amount of mana reserved by summons by 10%. That's a good one. Your summon limit increased to 4. I don't have enough mana for that yet anyway. Each active summon increases your mana regen, which is neat, but if I don't have much mana, I don't need that much regen. Each active summon increases your spell power. Each point in spirituality increases your summon's max health and damage, but increases summon spells mana cap. Okay, so we'll hold off on that. Whenever someone dies, you and your other summons gain some health. Your summons gain health to generation equal to 10% of your mana regen. Whenever someone dies, your other summons gain text. Alright, I'm just going to put a bunch of points into making all my summons cost less. And then if I go into dex, attack speed, parry, movement, strength. This is one-handed. Isn't perception, stealth, daggers? Yes. Backstabs with daggers. The thing is, I have that weapon that does extra backstab damage, but I don't know if that's a dagger or not. I gotta see if I can find something written on it. Statuses, armor, crafting, and trading. Selling items is more profitable. 10% chance to create an additional dish. Special dishes have more potent effects. Your potions require less alcohol. Potions last twice as long. Fueling a campfire with your ethereal cobwebs is cheaper. You have a 50% chance to recycle a single resource from crafting. Craft arrows at a campfire. You can craft weapons and armors at campfire. Crafted items have reduced weight. You no longer craft weak weapons. Okay, I don't know how much I'm going to be crafting right now, though. But selling stuff for more money sounds pretty neat. There's also just attack speed. Stamina, health, shields. Gain 7 max stamina. Taking damage instantly restores 2% of max stamina. When you have full stamina, deal more damage. Killing an enemy instantly restores 10% of stamina. Depleted stamina prevents you from performing any actions. Overexerted. Recovering from overexertion faster. Dash costs less stamina. Adds 1 more long dash. Dashes regenerate 20% faster. Sliding slows down time. There's also combat for just spell power for my lightning bolt and stuff. Elemental damage applies to build up. Summon limit increased. Each active summon increases spell power. That might be the play. Nah, let's go into practicality. Let's do the... There's not much other trade. Like, most of the stuff is just crafting. But let's get some more money for me selling stuff. Okay. Damn it. RNG, how dare you fail me? Fine, we'll make more cabbage rolls then. Cabbage rolls fuel me. Okay, now. We'll look at my summon pool. Where'd you go, buddy? So I reduced the cost of their summoning. So I can actually summon 3 whole skeletons now with a giant juicy chunk of mana still left. And I'm not even done yet. I'm going to put on the Necromancer hood, which increases my max mana, and the Necromancer chest, which besides being more armor, also increases my mana regen by an insane amount. And then we just leave the rest of the druidic stuff on. Encumbrance limit, and then the ring and my amulet are giving me 25 extra mana. So I have 35 extra mana now. If I wanted to, I can actually next level I can summon 4 things at once. However, how much spirituality do I have? Blood transfusion, life transfusion. I need endurance for life transfusion. Okay. Also for summon keeper, I need 10 spirituality. The wolves I can just summon. I'm keeping the skeleton. Summon Grindylow. Okay. I can summon that with no issues as well. Soul Savage is normal. That Scorching Pathway needs 12 spirituality. I don't have enough for that. Okay. So I need 5 endurance for life transfusion. And just more spirituality for the other powerful fire magic. Necromancer? No, I'm no necromancer, good sir. Ignore my skeletons. Okay. I think that's good. Quest handed in. Oh, let me hand in some bounties. And then I need to focus on dex and perception so I can get that one backstab weapon stronger. Wait, no.
Please, stage open. A fight.
Bounties for bandits and bounty for the leader.
That's the carcass of Fingerless Comb, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers. And now, they finally got him. Well, you have. Here's your reward. Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would. Do you keep bandits' fingers as
more experience and money. That didn't level me up, did it? No. Yeah, no, okay. Alright, so I'll have a bunch more to do there. Oh, also, I guess I could give the guy the 1 toothache cure, or just, tell him to get the goddamn tooth pulled. But he's not here anyway. Alright, is there a way where I can tell Like, the weapon I have currently, this says Swift Dagger. Dagger is in the name. How do I... Requires 3/3 one-handed. How do I know it's a dagger? Oh yeah, I can also equip that spear now. I am going to need more... I actually am going to need these to consume more mana, right? Or is it 50%? No, it's 50%. Okay, yeah. I don't need them to consume more mana. That's definitely 50%. So I can I deal more damage with the spear now. Just because these skeletons are draining my max mana. The weapon here is winged spear. It says spear, so it's obviously a fucking spear. But this says Shadow Blade. How do I know if it's a dagger or not? I assume it's not a dagger. I assume it's just a sword. No, idiot. It's an axe. So, this won't give me bonuses from using daggers. But I haven't put any points in the daggers anyway. However, this will give me just 2 times sneak attack damage. So that's a lot of sneak attack damage. So, this is still worth the investment. I just don't, because I don't know if I'll be putting points in the daggers for a while anyway. But I could. But this might be a good interim where I get a lot of sneak attack damage without having to invest heavily in the tree besides sneak. So I'll invest into this. Plus Dex and Perception is something I want anyway. But now this gives me a cool way of having a spear that benefits off of having all these skeletons draining my max mana. And I can still sneak attack, backstab for extra damage. And I got my spells. And I got some other spells. Looks good to me. Next time, I'm going to see what happens. I do have some crafting mats. I don't want to take the chisel. Is there a... Ah, here we go. Oh, attach relic. So, if I went to the Necromancer robes... Add relic slot? Okay, you pay to add a relic slot. Because I do have a relic that adds leech. What was this one again? Oh, I forget what it was. Okay, so handcrafting. These are all the recipes that I know. Attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. Armor increases stamina regen. Flayed Drowner, leather jacket, knight's helmet. So this is just some knight's armor. Festering chest guard. These are all stamina. There's nothing here has to do with magic. I can make lockpicks. Iron ore and the lockpicks, but I got tons of those, so I'm good. Upgrade. Okay, so if I upgrade the armor. Oh wow, yeah, I can just flat up upgrade armor. Let's do this one first, since this is giving me max mana. Okay, I like this a lot. I don't want to boost my max mana too high though. It'll unironically ruin my spear's bonus damage. And this is meteorite ore. I can increase the damage. Oh, it also increases the sneak attack damage multiplier. Sweet. I can't equip it yet, so there's no real point. So I'll hold off on that. This I can upgrade for some iron ore. Sharpening stones. Alright, sharpening stones are definitely important. Oh, I can't upgrade it any further. Okay. Attach relic. Armor weight reduction. Oh, you can actually reduce an armor's weight. Neat. Alright, I'll worry about that later. Alright, cool. So that's the grindstone. Okay. So that's what the workbench is I'm looking for. The grindstone. Alright, cool. Also, I still think the max mana is still more than half is missing, so that's perfect. Alright. This is where I will pick up next time. Just gonna save here. I don't know if this is the game I'll be playing tomorrow, but it might be. I might also be playing this when I have extra time to stream and do extra streams, since I am enjoying this game a lot. I'm definitely still probably will play a little bit in my off time, not on stream. I do have other games that I want to do specifically on stream, so I'll be getting to those as well. So this isn't going to be a mainline game. This is just going to be something I do in my extra time, and I'll be picking up other games to be mainline stream games. As what those are, I still don't know because I have so many of them. I don't know which one I'll actually start. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow. And yeah, if you've been missing a Skyrim-like game, I so far am enjoying this a lot. And there seems to be a lot of systems in this that work together to make something fun. So, hell yeah. If you're missing a game like this, I would definitely recommend this one. I like it a lot. I really do. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.